Hey everyone, it's November 15th, 2012, and me and Kurt are getting geared up for DIV, Diggin in Virginia. We got all our detectors back here. As you can tell, we use metal detector cases. These right here, both Garrett cases. I'll show them to you a little bit later. We have this truck just about packed to the fullest so we can get it. There's more stuff in there, all the way to the top. And Kurt's stuff is on that side, mine's on this side. We're riding up the Culpeper together. Hopefully we'll find some good stuff. Hey everyone, it is day one of DIV 22, Diggin in Virginia. A lot of people are out here today. This is the field I searched last time at DIV 20 and found a whole bunch of stuff. Now everybody and their brother's cousins here. But I've been digging around a little bit, and I'm using the Garrett Infinium today. And I have it set up with my threshold at around 6, discrimination at 3, and I'm in the lock position. And that's an Anderson shaft, by the way. But we've been out here maybe an hour now. I've dug lots of nails, and here's some of the good stuff I found. I got a nice, this was on top of the ground, a 69 caliber mini ball right on top of the ground. And then I don't know if you can see, but there's another one. This is a 58 caliber standard mini ball and a musket ball. So pretty good so far. I'm taking my time. I'm digging a lot of high-low and low-high signals just to see what they are. Alright guys, just got a good signal here, and it's a carved bullet of some type. Look at that. That is awesome right there. I don't know, infield or something maybe? Maybe a Gardner. But maybe it's been pulled out of the gun. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, a really good hit on the Infinium. But right here near the road. Everyone, so it's day 2, Diggin in Virginia. I hear Steve Moore from Garrett Metal Detectors, and had a good signal down here. And it's a fired 69 caliber mini ball. That's awesome right there. Found with the Garrett Infinium. Shut up good too. High-low signal. So, get back to y'all, find something else. Steve has a good signal here.
This thing's reading 78, 80, which is unusual. Usually with all metal, the targets are deeper and I'm not getting that good of a signal. You know, it's just repeatable, but this one sounds solid. Doesn't sound too deep. Maybe it's a bullet. Dropped it wherever it was.
Is that a bullet? No.
It's a
piece of,
I don't know.
I don't know if that's it.
That's a high reading thing though. Must be brass or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it gave a good signal on the Infinium too.
It's not iron, that's for sure.
We check the hole.
That was it, so it's gotta be some kind of brass or something.
See y'all at the next hole. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but I got a good signal right there. And, see if we can find this. Well, I think that's a piece of iron, but it sure did give a good hit. It still does. Must be brass. Showed up good though. Right here in this cornfield. Beauregard house is up that way. So, should I find anything else?
There's one right there in the hole. I don't know if you can see that in the light or not. It's kind of dark over here.
It looks like an infield almost.
I think it is.
Yeah.
Smooth.
That's nice.
Yeah. First infield I got today.
Nice find right there.
Not too
It's got a
bad.
nice signal here, and looks like a wormed bullet. My third bullet of the day. That's pretty cool there. It's a 3-ringer. And Steve's digging a hole right there, so you'll probably find another one. Cover this here.
I'll let you get ahead of me.
He's using AT Gold. It's pretty good up here in Culpeper dirt. Are you changing settings?
I was just checking it in the scrim. It doesn't sound as good now.
Uh-huh.
It sounded good in all metal, but
It's probably iron.
yeah, it's a smaller item. Whatever it is, it's up.
Something small.
Yeah, it's iron.
Yep.
It's got a twist to it, so it's giving a little bit of a higher reading because it's got a bend in it. But it's all metal, you know, just check it in the scrim. That one I could tell it didn't sound quite as good as the bullets were sounding.
Steve just dug a button here and he's done wiped it off, but it's a New York button. Check that out. It's awesome. First button of the day.
We're on it, dude.
Yeah. We are at the hot spot here. Not gonna tell anyone. Dig here all day.
Butch would be calling me at 12. Where are y'all? Can't hear you, buddy.
Phone cutting out. Alright, we'll get back to y'all when I find something good. Pretty decent signal here. I don't know if you can hear that. It's a high-low signal with Infinium. And see if I can dig this while recording. It should be maybe a bullet. Hopefully it's not junk. And, let's see if it's out the hole. Still in there. Right there. Looks like we got a bullet. Yeah. I guess it's been fired or split down the middle, but it's a nice three ringer. That's cool there. Down with the Garrett Infinium. And Steve's still working the hillside over there with his AT Gold. That machine does pretty good up here. It's a VLF machine, but alright. On to the next hole.
Brass.
Modern bullet
I knew
casing.
it sounded good, but
Yeah.
it was brass, but not the kind of brass I wanted. Oh well.
Yep.
Gotta dig those.
You never know. Now if you look, you see a sunken spot right there, and you see one right here, and there's one right here, and it's kind of weird. It's almost like there was huts right here. So I came across here to see if there's any nails in the ground. There's a good signal, and it's a nice drop bullet. So these could be huts. Not sure though. I'm gonna do a little bit of digging around, do a few test holes, and maybe I'll find some bottles. Pretty day here in Culpeper. This is unbelievable. I worked my butt off yesterday, walked 100 miles and didn't find much, and sitting here finding bullets half-inch deep today. Look at that. Ringtail sharps. Wow. Nice, nice, nice. There goes the airplane somewhere. We're near the Culpeper Airport. That's awesome there. These are nice bullets, one of my favorite ones to dig. Here's the settings I'm using on the Garrett Infinium for Culpeper. I have the discrimination set at 3. Threshold around 6 is about right for my ears. And I have it in the lock position. But when I first ground balanced it, I put it in fast and then slow and flipped it over to lock. And it's doing pretty good right here. It's nice and calm, no chatter or anything. I just dug what looks to be a shell frag. It was down about 14 inches. I guess that's what it is. That's what it looks to be to me. So that's cool there. Maybe I'll find a complete cannonball. Here's some of the stuff I've dug in the past about 6 hours. It's about halfway through the day. Got the nice drop 3 ringer, some fired bullets there, this thing here, not sure what it is. Dug this pistol bullet about an hour ago. It's a cool little find there. I think it's a Sharps and Hankins or something. Not sure, it might be too small. I did get a ringtail Sharps, and I just dug a bullet over here, and let me show it to you. It's right here. Found it in this little washout area with Infinium. Showed it pretty good. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but it's a fired bullet. Not sure what type. Maybe a 3-ringer. What? It's a good find there. So, see y'all in the next one. Just dug this bullet right here. Still in the dirt clump. It's cool. Nice 3-ringer. I'm gonna keep it in there. It is day 3 already. I'm out here today. I'm using the AT Gold. Great AT Gold with the big double D search coil, and I got a great hit here, showing up in the 70s. I dug down about 3 inches and looks like a drop 69 caliber mini ball. Awesome. Good way to start day 3. So let's keep on going. Hopefully this machine will do better. So far it seems to be a pretty good machine. It's similar to the AT Pro, but the sounds are a lot different. And I'm in all metal mode right now. But I'm gonna keep on searching and show y'all if I find anything. Checking around this pond still. I've got some modern bullet casings and some fishing lures. That's about it. This AT Gold seems to be doing good. It's a little bit chattery, but I changed the frequency and turned the sensitivity down some. It has all metal. Discrimination 1, which has iron disc at 25, and disc 2, which is iron disc at 35, and notched out pull tabs and full. Keeping it in all metal. Probably head back up in that way. I don't think anybody's been in that briar patch, and maybe I can find some bullets. Here's all the relics I found at Beauregard Farm. Had a great hunt. I used my Garrett Infinium, and I also got to use the Garrett AT Gold on day 3. And I found a variety of bullets, many fired bullets and drop bullets. Not as much brass this time, but got a lot of lead. Here's a shell fragment. I dug it at about maybe 14 inches. Probably goes off a fired Schinkel shell. It exploded. That's neat. Here's some drop bullets. Got 2 drop 69 caliber bullets. Here's a drop Starbase mini ball. It's in good condition. Some more 3-ringers. This one looks a little bit smaller caliber than this one. Here's some type of pistol bullet. I'm not sure what type. It might be a Smith's carbine bullet, around 50 caliber, but I'm not sure. Found a ringtail Sharps. It's one of my favorite bullets to dig. 2 round balls. Some J hooks that are missing the round disc on them. These would go on their knapsacks. Found a nice carved bullet here. The soldier carved rings all the way down it and around. They even punched some holes in it and maybe even pulled it out of the gun. It's real neat. Looks like it was an infield. Found a wormed bullet. Pewter canteen top that's been smashed. Lots of fired bullets here. That one looks pretty cool. There's a fired Sharps. And I got some camp lead. And this small fired pistol bullet. But overall, it was a pretty good hunt, and I look forward to coming back this March and digging some more relics.